How's it going, guys? My name of course is Joshie, and if you watched the intro you guys of course know that by now. Today we're on to the next gun tactica, and that is the Bizon. The Bizon being the one that got nerfed recently. Oh dear dear dear. Anyway, we have a cool gameplay, a couple of high streaks getting in with the Bizon, and just hope you enjoy. And we're going to say the stats about it, and hopefully you guys can make a judgment on what to take and what I suggest I take. So let's jump straight into it. So up close, the maximum point of damage you're going to be able to deal in is when you deal up close, and that's 42. And then when you're far away, is going to be dealing 17 points of damage, which is the lowest it's ever going to deal, 17 points of damage. So that's quite a variation of damage right there. 17 points of damage being that, well, it's going to take you a few bullets to kill with 17 points of damage, so you want to be getting up close. The damage starts to drop off at 10.16 meters, and then it hits 17 points of damage at 17.78 meters. And that is a very short drop-off point. Very, very short indeed. So what you're going to be wanting to do in this scenario is pack in some attachments, or some perks that will allow you to move quicker and get into the enemy's face a whole lot easier, guys. A whole lot easier. The clip size itself is 36, and obviously you can increase that to 54 with extended mags. Nothing too special there. 54 is a nice clip size. That's halfway to 100, halfway to a basic light machine gun, and well, that's pretty damn impressive with a submachine gun. So it's not too bad. So I mentioned that it got nerfed recently. So it used to have a headshot multiplier of 1.3 times. Unfortunately, I believe this still stands. It got nerfed to 1.3 times. It's okay. 1.3 times is quite low, but then this gun is very overpowered, so I can kind of see the idea behind nerfing this gun. But it's a shame, but it's still very, very usable, this gun. Very, very usable indeed. So, the firing rate is 937 RPM. That's why this gun is so usable. That's almost 1000 RPM, and I believe it just topples over. I believe it clears it by at least 100 when you have rapid fire on itself. So having 937 RPM is definitely a very big advantage to you. It's a crazy firing rate, and not much, if anything, unless you're fighting against someone with a Bizon, we have to take you down. The recoil, it's mostly an up recoil at 60. That's a very, very big recoil. And then a left recoil at 55, and then a right recoil at 30. 55 and 60 is very high recoil numbers. You don't want to be keeping at those, so you're going to be wanting to take some attachments that will allow you to take the recoil down and tone it down a bit, because you definitely don't want to be dealing with weapons at that kind of recoil. It's no squad points, it's unlocked at the start, so that's nice for when you start the game and you barely have any squad points. Squad points, this gun is automatically unlocked, so it's free to use. Some attachments I recommend: foregrip. You saw the recoil, and you just saw me got knifed there. You see all the recoil, and you're going to be wanting to take foregrip to reduce that 16, the 55, and even the 30, to reducing it down, so you can win some more of those medium gun fights. To be honest with this gun, guys, you're not going to be winning, if any, long range gun fights. You may get lucky with bursts every now and again, but this is not a long range gun. I recommend rapid fire to hit the 1100 RPM plus. You're going to be mental with that RPM. Smashing people to smithereens, and well, you know the rest, guys. You know that you're going to be doing a hell of a lot of damage, and very, very quickly. That's putting out so many bullets, and no one's going to be able to come back and counter that. Steady aim is a perk I recommend, because with this you're going to be wanting to hip fire, especially with the fast firing rate. If you don't hit him in the first 5 bullets, then it really doesn't matter, because you've got the fire rate to be able to take them down and teach them a lesson for coming in front of the Bizon, to say so. See, that spray didn't matter. I still managed to kill him quite fast. Another perk I recommend, which I'm not too sure if I took in this gameplay, is Scavenger. With the fast firing rates comes the lack of ammunition, or the fast running out of ammunition. You're running out of ammunition quick, you're either going to have to pick up a gun, or you are very, very much, to say, screwed. Because if you have no ammunition, what have you got to fire at the enemy? I mean, sure, you can throw the gun at them, but I don't think that would really work. Another perk I recommend is Agility. Agility is going to get you around the map faster, and we talked about being able to do 42 points of damage, I believe it was, at really close range. And here you get to see some gameplay of the Death Marachi. Sorry, I'm trying to say it in an accent that would sound correct. I don't know, it's probably wrong. But anyway, back to it. Agility is going to get you moving around faster, being able to get up into the enemies face a whole lot easier and killing them. The reload time is 3.8 seconds empty and 3 seconds loaded. So that's quite a short reload time. It's not too bad. But then you can improve it to 2.4 seconds, around 2.4 seconds with counter reload, which is very nice. It does the job very, very efficiently, I feel. And you're using that, well, you ain't gonna be having any trouble whatsoever reloading. And you take sleight of hand to really, really own it up, but then you don't really need to. The iron sights are very usable, as you can see in this gameplay, and the two gameplays, sorry. I do not use red dot sight, and that is simply because I don't need to. The iron sights were usable, especially with the small maps. They're making a lot of small maps for the DLCs now, small to medium, sorry. And with these iron sights, you can win the majority of these gunfights with the iron sights, because they are very precise and they are able to do the job quite efficiently. The aim down sight in and out time is 0.2 seconds, which again is very, very, very basic with submachine guns. And you just take your time, guys, and you're not going to be, with this gun, you're going to be needed to fire before you aim in and aim in as you're firing. Literally, that's how it has to go, and that's why you take steady aim. Penetration is low, again that's with submachine guns. If someone runs behind a wall, you've got 1100 RPM with the rapid fire, almost 1000 without it. I think you're going to have enough bullets to take them out, so that should be able to cancel out each other. Again, I'm going to move up to the final judgment without rapid fire, just the bare bone basics of the gun, and that is a 4.5 stars out of 5 because of the recoil. The recoil makes it very, very difficult to handle for those very long range gunfights, and you're not going to be winning those for sure. And the recoil can sometimes cause problems if you don't take foregrip, so definitely take foregrip. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I made a mistake on my MTEL the other day, but that's now edited. The number is corrected with an annotation. So I'm sorry about that, but thank you for all the support. I think by the time this video up, we'll pretty much be hitting 1,000 overall views. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Are you ready?